We got Uncle Murda in the building right now. What up?
Whoa! How you doing? How you doing?
It was a nice surprise that you showed up today.
Definitely, man. So let me go check the family out right quick.
What's going on with you?
Working. Everything hitting a little different nowadays.
Yeah, you got that brand new single. It hit different.
Definitely,
Tell me,
yes.
first of all, besides, before we get into that, just so everybody can really understand what's happening in here. Uncle Murda's got on. How much money are those?
I only got about.
Right there?
I only
got the watch. Okay, add the watch in.
It's not too much. Probably about 150,000 worth of jewelry on right now. A little light.
No, I really want you to leave.
Not too much.
I really want you. No, you know me. I'm a hater. I hate.
Nah, you good, man.
I'm mad right now. If I took those right now and pawned them, I could probably pay my house off.
Oh, man, you'd be good.
I could pay my house off.
You'd be good.
No more $1,900 a month for my mortgage.
Cut it out. You got it, Jay. Cut it out.
So how's everything going?
Everything is going good, man. I can't complain, man.
Yeah.
Movies, music, everything's going good, man. The kids is good. Everything good.
Yeah, we were just talking about our children in here because Uncle Murda just had another baby.
Definitely.
When was that? About 6 months ago? 5 months ago?
No, he's 2 years old now. Shout out to my baby boy. Look at you.
That was hold on. That was 2 years ago already?
Yes, time flies.
Because I remember talking around the time of the baby's shower.
Yes, time
2
flies.
years already went by?
2 years, that fast. Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Definitely, yeah.
Because I just said to Meet a second ago, oh yeah, we just chopped it up like a few months ago, right when the baby was being born.
Yeah, he walking now and everything, man. Running, acting a fool.
Time really went by fast.
Definitely did.
Oh my
Definitely.
God. All right, so, okay, we have to talk real quick because a while back, Craig was really clowning you, and I don't really want to
Craig, not my God. Not my God.
I don't...
Not my God.
So Uncle Murda, what was going on with the name change a little while back? It threw me off. I didn't know what was happening.
Sometimes I be thinking I was telling people earlier, Uncle Murda. Sometimes I be thinking the uncle is holding me back. I think everybody's cool with the murder.
Yeah,
I say cool with murder. I'm thinking the uncle thing is holding me back.
The uncle sounds really violent.
Exactly. I'm like, uncle might be too violent for the people. So I was thinking, let me go with my real name, which is Lenny Grant. And for some reason, people still keep calling me Uncle Murda. So it's hard to get away from it. Yeah, I thought that Lenny Graham thing was gonna be for R&B records too only, and maybe that's how I might keep it,
Yeah, you're confusing the people like when Tyrese started rapping. You're confusing the people.
Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, man. The uncle thing is just scaring people.
So Lenny Grant, it really confused the hell out of me. It really did. It sounds like somebody that would do my taxes.
Definitely. Lenny Grant. See, that's my real name, and I wish my life could have turned out a little different when I was young, but unfortunately, I had to do some other stuff.
And here you are, Uncle Murda.
Here I am now, but I'm on the radio, so it works.
So were you able to ease back into the Uncle Murda because you are with G Unit?
Yeah, and you know what? Some people ain't never stopped calling me Uncle Murda anyway, so it didn't even matter.
Well,
so,
because when I would introduce you, I would never say Lenny
exactly.
Grant. I'm just
it don't even
but
matter.
I still call Puff, okay? I never call him Diddy, okay? He's Puff.
It can't go nowhere, man.
Yeah.
We can't.
All right, so you know what? Let's get into the new single right now.
Let's go.
Because I want to keep you here for a few minutes.
Okay, no problem. Of course.
I know you got some pizza in the next room.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm good. I snuck a few slices already.
All right. All right, so why don't you introduce it right now?
This is my new record right here called It Hit Different, and it definitely hit different. We on Hot 93.7. Whoa!
We're in the studio right now.
Whoa!
Yes. All right, so he was actually in here just telling me, Craig, all the music that he has got coming out. You got a lot of music on there.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
You said one with Tory Lanez, Steph London.
Me, Tory Lanez, Steph London, me and Lil TJ, my brother Q Bears. I got a record coming out with my guy Plies as well.
Oh, I love Plies.
Yeah, definitely, man. I got a lot of treats, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of treats, man.
How important is it for you to embrace some of these younger artists like Lil TJ? Because I saw on your IG, because I do follow you, that you were that you were big up in Lil TJ, and how important is that for you, Uncle Murda?
Nah, it was dope. He actually had reached out to me telling me he wanted to work, and it was crazy because I just wanted to actually get him on the record. So I reached out to somebody that actually knew him and said, Joe, I see you working with TJ. I want to actually get him on something. He was like, cool, let me know when you're ready. I said, all right, I'm going to call you back. And it was crazy. Probably 2 weeks later, TJ just reached out to me. Yo, I'm a fan of your music. I've been I want to get some work with you. So
that's dope.
It's dope. I always like working with the new guys that came out, even down to Free Bobby Smurda and Rowdy. But me and Bobby had a record, so I always work with the younger generation. I love what they be doing. I love it.
I mean, and I think we talked about this before, but there was years ago where artists would say that they felt a little frustrated because they felt like a lot of artists from New York weren't really making a way for them, making a path for them, like embracing them.
Definitely not.
They would say like, oh, the down south artists do that.
I think things have changed a little bit over the years now, because I can see why people used to say that. The older guys in New York kind of more stayed to themselves. It wasn't really about, kind of lending that hand, but I think things have changed a little bit now. I think you can thank social media for that. Everybody want to look cool, so they want to be,
the younger people around.
Exactly. Hey, he's hot. Let me stand next to him. Let me help him.
Right.
Hey, that's my man.
That's how I felt today when I took a picture with you.
Exactly. So it's all social media changed.
I want at least 2,000 likes on this one.
Exactly. Let me get some likes for this picture.
So you signed with G Unit, and I don't think we've even talked since then.
Yeah, we probably haven't.
Wow.
That's messed up. No, we did, because the baby shower was
personally we talk, but not on the radio.
No, definitely haven't.
Okay.
No.
So
definitely.
Why 50 Cent? Why G Unit?
You know what? It just felt good, and he understand what I'm trying to do, and it's a little bit more than music as well. Like you see, he had me in the movie thing, so it's more than just music, and he get it. And I had the opportunity to work with him before, and I didn't, and I felt like things could have turned out a little different if I had messed with him back then. God bless, when Chris Lighty tried to hook it up. So when this,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Chris Lighty actually tried, because Chris Lighty was managing me as well. He tried to give me my first situation. He tried to hook me up with 50, but I had said certain things about 50.
Right, you kind of attacked 50.
Yeah,
when
I was coming up, I always had a reckless mouth. I always tell people it didn't just start from the wrap up. I've been talking crazy about things because I always felt just like an underdog. So.
And so 50 was one of your victims.
He was one of the people I was trying to get their attention, from him to Jay and Nas.
But let's point out that 50 did absolutely the same thing.
Of course,
and when he was coming up,
and he let me know that. So it was crazy when we had the meeting. Chris Lighty actually stepped out the conference room, and then 50 just popped in. So I didn't know we was having a meeting with 50. So 50 walked in like, "Yo, what's up? You looking for a record deal?" I'm like, "Not from you."
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So he like, "Yo, listen, man. I heard what you said. I heard everything you said. I'm not taking it personal. You ain't got no real beef for me." He said, and I did the same thing. "But are you looking for a record deal?" I'm like, I don't know.
I can only imagine how 50 said
I'm
that.
like,
I imagine his face right now. Knowing him, I can see his face.
And I just told him not too long ago, because we had a show in Minnesota over the weekend. And I said, "Yo, you know what I noticed about that meeting?" Because I came in the same way. I was actually strapped, because I was talking about a lot of people in Chris Lighty's office at the time. So me and my guys used to come there prepared for whatever.
Right.
So, and my hand was in my pocket the whole time as I'm talking to 50. So that's how prepared I am. But what I noticed was his hand was also in his pocket the whole time.
Oh.
And I just told him that over the weekend. I said, "I know it's our first meeting. You didn't take your hand out your pocket." And we just laughed. They could have been crazy in the office.
Wow. So with 50 now, it's like, I mean, of course, he's got a full-fledged entertainment company.
Definitely.
So, I mean, and you mentioned that you've been doing movies.
Definitely.
And so what's the movies that we can spot you in, Uncle Murda?
You can spot me in the Reprisal movie that's in there with Bruce Willis. They killed me in 5 minutes. Don't worry, though. My next movie, I'm going to get my 15 minutes. But I died so cool. I died cool, Craig. You hear me, Craig? I died real cool, Craig.
Wait, so Uncle Murda, I know, because you're who you are, and you've always been just a genuine person, and that's
Definitely.
what I love you so much, because you're just an honest, genuine person. There's nothing phony about you whatsoever. But how do you go from being Uncle Murda, you get on the movie set, and you have to play a role?
You know what was crazy? I actually liked this movie set because they actually had my name on the chair. I was surprised. They actually had Uncle Murda on the chair.
So that made you feel like at home?
I said, "I'm at home. This is so..." I said, "This is lit." But it felt good. They had me outside my element a little bit, but they still made me feel comfortable because they gave me a gun.
Okay, so you're good.
I was protecting the money. They had me protecting the money, the armored truck and all that.
Right.
I'm protecting the money, even though I wasn't playing the gangster, but I still felt kind of tough. because I'm protecting money and I got a gun. So I said I can do this.
Too much
it wasn't too much out the.
Except that you were working a regular person job.
Exactly, it was a 9 to 5. But other than that, I was kind of familiar with the role.
Are you nervous at all about doing business with 50, since 50 seems to put it out there every second now about who owes him money?
Well, fortunately for me, like at 50, I'll let y'all know this, I'm very independent.
Okay.
So and that balances out well.
I just want to make sure he never bought you a coffee.
No, it balances out well. Like I'm like he asked me if I wanted the car. I don't know how to drive, so I was like, nah, you can keep the car. You know what I mean? So we good.
You're like, I just Uber.
Yeah, I'll take an Uber. I'm okay with Uber. I like Uber. You know what I mean?
He's been going pretty crazy at certain people, like certain members of G Unit, though.
Yeah.
Like Young Buck.
Yeah. Oh man. Buck got some things he got to clear up and clean up.
Right.
Yeah, he got some things.
So you're not nervous at all dealing with 50?
Nah. We on the up and up, man. We good.
Are there going to be other artists that are going to be signed to G Unit eventually? Is this going to be becoming like a growing music empire again? Or
I think 50 got some plans to definitely go harder with the music. And I think he's starting to look out for more people and all that too as well.
Because I know at one point, like a while back, like MOP was signed
definitely
to him.
Mobb Deep.
Like, I was out in Las Vegas with them. Well, they had like a G Unit conference when the movie came out, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Definitely.
Back in the day, I was out there and we got to interview all those guys. And I just thought it was just so incredible that 50,
really
extended his hand to help out, these
guys.
To
put them in a good situation.
Right,
definitely.
yeah.
I think he's still working on that. I know right now he really so caught up. He got so much movie things going on, like so many different movies that he's working on, but he definitely still got love and passion for the music and definitely trying to get his groove back with it.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. We got Uncle Murda in the building. When we get back, we got Tekashi 6ix9ine to discuss.
Oh, man.
It's Hot 937. Murda is still in the building.
Whoa.
Yeah. So let's talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine, because I know that you have created music with Tekashi. Y'all had a record together, and y'all were
I did a record with him before he ratted, Jen.
Okay.
All right. Let's just clear that up for my CT listeners.
I'm going to assume that, considering that all of that happened once he got into jail.
Yeah. I just want to clear that up.
Okay.
That's all. I just had to say it.
Yeah. So, you made music with him, you created music with him, and then you decided you were going to put out a diss record towards Tekashi, we thought. But then you just kind of mentioned him in the wrap-up.
Yeah, it wasn't like a direct, like a Tekashi diss record. I know that's the internet took that and made that the title of it.
Right.
It was just me previewing what I would say for the wrap up for the upcoming year, because that happened this year.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. It wasn't like a Tekashi diss record. It was just me talking about him actually telling now and being locked up and turning state witness and telling things of that nature.
So what are your thoughts, besides what we heard in the wrap up? What are your thoughts about Tekashi 6ix9ine? Knowing who he was, you created music with him, and what are your thoughts on the situation now?
I think he was just somebody that got caught up, that got caught in too deep. He was just way in over his head, and then when it finally came down on him, he couldn't handle it like that. But I think he was just in too deep.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, in a situation that he really ain't know too much about like that. That's what his situation.
So now he's like, in jail for, we'll see how long. But...
Yeah, and now he's doing what somebody that shouldn't have been there in the first place is doing.
Right.
Which is looking for a way out by cooperating and things of that nature. So
do you have any advice? Because obviously, Uncle Murda, we know your history. We know that you've been in the streets, for a long time. That's no secret.
Not secret. Yeah,
that's no secret.
They don't call this guy Uncle Murda because he was
right. So we know, but we do know this about you.
Definitely.
But I believe that you are such a highly intelligent individual that maybe you can give some advice to some of these kids that might be getting caught up, like Tekashi did.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you notice, the streets ain't, just know that Instagram and the streets is two different places. You can be tough on Instagram, but it's consequences when you try to bring that life into the actual streets. So just, be careful. And if it's not really you, don't try to be it. And it ain't even worth it, honestly, nowadays, man. Just stay focused, stay positive, and get your money, because the gangster thing is not even really worth it like that nowadays anyway, man. So stay away from it. If you ain't got to do it, stay away from it, man. Don't try to be who you're not.
Okay.
It ain't going to end up good.
You have a show coming out with Lady of Rage. It's called Street Connected.
Oh yeah, shout out to my Jersey guys on that.
And I just love the fact that you're working with my girl,
Definitely,
Lady of Rage.
definitely,
I just love
yeah.
Lady of Rage.
I actually got to meet her too one day on set when I was filming. Shout out to her, man. Definitely.
So tell me what's going on.
In that movie, they actually got me shooting people on this one.
Okay.
And I didn't die in this movie.
Oh, this is a movie. I thought this was going to be like a series or something. I'm sorry.
This is
I
like
misconstrued it.
No, this is like a movie. I think it's like a little short film they shooting.
Okay.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a movie, and they actually kept me alive in this one. And,
He's like, I did 22 minutes.
Yeah, I did. I
did 22.
I survived this movie. I shot people up, and I felt good about it.
That sounds really scary, but okay.
It was a good action-packed movie. Yeah. Just acting, people. Just TV.
Yeah.
Just TV.
Well, let me tell you something. DMX is on his set right now in New York, and he's playing a detective, Detective White.
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Look at that. Shout out to DMX.
Yeah.
I was just with Ice-T, Mr. Law and Order.
I love Ice-T.
Definitely, man. That's my guy.
Right.
Definitely.
Why is it important to you to do a wrap-up every year?
Because everybody's so kumbaya, buddy. So I just like to make people uncomfortable for once a year.
I feel very uncomfortable listening to it, yeah.
I want people to just ruffle a few feathers at least once a year. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then everybody could go back to being DJ Khaled. You know what I mean?
Everybody could be happy.
We the best. Come over here, kumbaya.
So if we don't see you, and I'm hoping we will see you again soon, but if we don't see you again, if 2 years go by, will there be one in January again?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
Of course. Man.
I appreciate that.
And I'm going to start trying to be more of a regular up here, man, because I definitely enjoy myself.
Yeah, I don't know why you haven't really been coming, but he's been traveling and doing movies. And
I've been traveling. I've been overseas. I've been trying. Let me toot my own horn for a minute.
Okay.
I've been overseas, getting my passports up and shooting movies and making records and making babies. But I'm focused now, so let's go.
That's good. How much money are you worth at this point, Uncle Murda?
Wow.
I mean, you look kind of rich.
I'm cool. I'm comfortable.
You've always been comfortable.
Yeah.
I want to know, are we in the how many what?
I don't have to be in the trap no more.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good news.
I'm good.
That's why you just gave all that good advice.
Exactly, to the guys. Stay out the streets, man. You can say that when things are going good for you, right?
Right,
Stay away.
All right, so what's going on with an album?
I'm working on it, man.
Are you tired of that question?
No.
Oh, your
because
face,
I know.
looked like you're tired of it.
I need people asking me that question. Yeah. It motivates me. So now I'm working on the project right now. That I'm about to drop the Don't Come Outside project. But the Lenny Grant story is really the album, my first official album, what I wanted to be. So I'm scheming on that. Hopefully we'll get that sometime around the end of 2019, maybe you know what? No, maybe 2020.
I'm looking at your face right now because I feel like that was supposed to be out a year ago.
Yeah. I'm thinking 2020. I'm gonna make it all the way right and try to get that to the people.
You know what you should do every time you're supposed to come out with an album? Just give it a 3-year anywhere between.
Yeah, before I start pulling the Dr. Dre out here with the detox.
You said my album will be out anywhere within 36 months.
You're right. You know what? That's a good one. I'm gonna run with that one.
I'll give you guys 2-week notice.
Definitely.
All right, Uncle Murda. Thanks so much for coming through.
Nah, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it, man.
And we're going to look forward to the new single with Little TJ.
Yes, Little TJ. And also got another one with Tory Lanez and Stefflon Don. Get used to that. And I got one with my man Plies coming too. So, yeah, we got some music for you.
All right. Looking forward to it. It's at 937.
Whoa!